Good morning and welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog. I'm really excited about this one because we are leaving today for our anniversary trip. Talked about this in a couple of places, but we started a new thing this year where one of us takes Valentine's Day and one of us takes our anniversary, and you're in charge of the whole thing. The date, the gift, the plans, whatever it is. Just makes it a little bit easier instead of both of us trying to plan the event. And let's be real, me most of the time planning the whole thing. So he took Valentine's Day, he planned the whole thing. We had a lot of fun. I will link that vlog if you want to check out what we did. And I took our anniversary and I decided to make it a weekend thing. And once I explain what it is, it's not super expensive. So it worked out. It was a couple of weeks ago, but we're celebrating on this long holiday weekend. You guys have no idea what we're doing. I am out running a couple of last minute errands for the trip. And he is at home working his appointment. He was gonna leave the house this morning and work, but they canceled on him, and so now he's at home. So there was something I needed to finish, his gift. If you watched my goals video, my power sheets video for this month, I said I was gonna work on it daily so that I wouldn't be cramming it into the end, and here I am finishing it the day we leave. I was gonna finish it last night, and then he ended up coming home, and then I was gonna do it this morning, and then he ended up being at home. So I'm gonna run a couple of errands, and then I'm gonna go to Starbucks and I'm gonna finish it up. And then I will show you what it is, not all of it, but I'm using the Erin Condren Share the Love Journal. So I'll show you kind of what I did with it, and then I will tell you a little bit more about where we're going. I'm gonna have to go sit on a bench or something and tell you about it because he's sitting at home, and he has some ideas because he's seen me pack some things, but he still doesn't know for sure. Okay, so before I wrap it, I wanted to quickly show you what I ended up doing for our anniversary for Sam. So I got this Share the Love Journal from Erin Condren. So each page has 2 prompts that you fill in, and then a blank page. And what I decided to do was get pictures printed and fill in the blank page with pictures. Now, for some of them, like this one the pictures go with something that I wrote. So for example, I put that he inspires me to work hard, and this is all stuff related to his work and things that resulted from his working hard. Or let me find the one with Disney. So this one is really obvious. One of my favorite adventures was when we went to all 4 Disney parks in one day, and I included pictures from that day. And then this one, it just doesn't have anything to do with it. But then some of them I also put the years. So there's something on this page that talks about football. I don't want to share the other one, but I put the years. This was the 2016 season. These are from 2017, and this was from last season. So I liked it's sort of a memory keeping of our relationship, as well as all the things and reasons that I love him. And then you can see that I went back and added in some stickers. I didn't do a ton because, again, this is for him, not for me, and he's not a huge sticker person. But these are the stickers that came in the back of it, and I ended up with some extra ones too. I'm not really sure how, to be honest. And then this one I ordered from the Erin Condren website. I also thought I was going to use this one, and then I decided just to nix the puffy stickers. They're not puffy, they're just I don't know what it's called, where they're hard and raised. I decided not to use any of those. And then I also was considering using the Chrisanne Designs thing and putting the days and the dates, and decided not to do that either. So there are 50 prompts, and then so I have basically 25 spreads of pictures. And then in the back there's a bunch of just dot grids and lines, and I was gonna maybe write some quotes in here or something, and then I was you know what, just forget it. So in retrospect, if I was reviewing this, the Share the Love thing, I wish that it didn't have all this extra stuff in the back. I wish it either had more prompts, more of the prompt pages and the blank pages, or it was just thinner. You just cut them. I know they tried to make it the same size as all their other petite planners, but I didn't end up using those pages. So I'm really excited to wrap this up and give it to him. I think I'm gonna give it to him on the train so that we can look through it together on our way there. Okay, so I found a little bench to sit on so that I could tell you all about where we're headed this weekend before we go there, because I don't really ever want to fully explain it to Sam. I just want him to experience it on his own. So little bit of the backstory. Sam has been claiming for a while now that he wants to be an outdoorsy person. He wants to go hiking and do outdoorsy type things. So I thought, okay, well, for our anniversary, maybe I could find a place where we could go hike for a day. Someplace like either up on the Hudson or on Jersey. Like there's got to be some place where we could take the train and go hike for a day. And there is, but a lot of them are a good like hour and a half train rides. And while that is, I mean, that's totally doable for a day trip, I thought, okay, but if all I'm paying for is the hike, right, then maybe we could do stay over one night. So we'll take the train somewhere, we'll hike for the day, go shower, change, go to dinner, and like stay the night in one of these like little towns. So then I started Googling like train to hike, but still has like a cute little town. I mean, more eloquently than that, but you know what I mean? That's what I was searching for. And I found like one or two that would have worked, but actually all the like Airbnb or hotel options were expensive. Like, and I know it's a holiday weekend, but it was expensive. For like one night, it was like over $200. And I was like, man, that's a little bit expensive. So then I stumbled upon this campground, and what they did was they created, hear me out, okay, hear me out. I know. So they created, it's brilliant actually, this company where it is camping made for New Yorkers. So you take the train out of the city, and they know that you don't have a car, so they pick you up at the train station and take you to the campgrounds, and they give you all the equipment. So basically everything, the tent, they set it up for you. They give you like a little grill and a little stove and all the dishes, and basically all you have to bring is something to sleep on. So we're bringing an air mattress. They said like sleeping bags or air mattress, and like your own linens, obviously, and towels and clothes. But like you don't have to bring any of the equipment. And you're set up on like a platform with like a roof. So while yes, we are sleeping in a tent tonight, it is going to be on a wooden platform with like a overhang. So not totally out in the middle of nowhere. And there's a bathroom on site. It's obviously a communal bathroom, but it's got real toilets and real showers. So it is somewhere between real camping and glamping. I wouldn't necessarily call it glamping, because at least the pictures I've seen of those places are like really like it's fancier, and this is not fancy at all. In fact, it was very, very inexpensive, but it's a step up from like going out to the middle of nowhere and pitching a tent. Now they do have that option too at their campgrounds, where you could like have not the platform site and not have them help you, and you just like reserve a space, so you can still have the bathroom access without all the other stuff. But for somebody who has no tent or no equipment, like it's a great option. And then they also give you the option to buy food from them. So instead of having to bring your own food and your own ice chest, you can have them bring you food each day. So I am bringing some food for us. I'm bringing sandwiches for today, sandwiches for tomorrow when we go on a hike, and then a bunch of like perishable type snack, granola bars and cookies and that kind of thing. Ooh, the wind is picking up. But then the big pieces of our meals I'm getting delivered. So today I'm getting burgers and mac and cheese and s'mores for tonight for dinner. And then tomorrow I'm getting like breakfast stuff delivered and steaks for dinner, which I'm really excited about. I splurged a little bit on those. I mean, it was actually all the food was priced very reasonably. And then Monday I'm getting breakfast. So we are staying 2 nights. I'm a little bit nervous. The weather's supposed to be so nice. It's not supposed to rain. It's supposed to be warm. I'm afraid it's gonna be a little chilly at night. We haven't had the warmest May, and so I just think in general it hasn't had a chance to get warm. So the nights might be a little bit cold, but I packed sweatpants and sweatshirts, and hopefully we'll be okay. So I will obviously capture everything, and I will let you know what I think of the company at the end. All the Yelp reviews were incredible. Like they said, everybody was super helpful and super nice. So hopefully it's a good time. Hopefully he likes it. I think he sort of picked up on the hiking thing, because I asked him like where his gym shorts were, and like, whatever it was. I think that was kind of obvious, but I don't think he has any idea. Although I guess he did see me pack the sheets and the towels. He was probably a little confused about that, but I don't think he realizes that we're going like camping. All right, we're hiking. Sam's very happy. He always says he wants to go hiking, and now we're actually hiking. Why are you complaining? So he kind of knows that we're going camping because we met the people at the train station that we're also going, and the guy was like, "Are you guys going camping?" I was like, "Well, yes we are." But he doesn't quite know to the extent, because they dropped us off at the hike and then they take all of our stuff to the campgrounds. Whew. So we are doing our hike. They had 3 options. There was like a 4 to 5 hour one. I was like, I don't think so. And then there's a 30-minute one, and then we're doing the middle one, which is supposed to be about 2 hours. It'll probably take us a little bit longer. We're gonna stop and eat lunch. I am kind of slow. And we're stopping to look at the worms. We'll make it there eventually. Another worm. There's no rush. It's so nice, y'all, to just breathe the fresh air. Like, New York doesn't have fresh air and all these green things, and to hear the water. Can you hear it? Oh, it's so nice. Okay, so let me give you a quick tour of what our site comes with. So we have a little fire pit, and there's like an overhang kind of covering it with like a topper that you can put on that you can grill, because we have burgers for tonight. I'll get there. It comes with 2 chairs. It comes with a picnic table, and that's all of our stuff that they delivered. A broom, and then this little like kitchen area. So there's a trash can, there's a propane like stovetop type thing, and then in here we've got all of like kitchen stuff that you could need. It even like has salt and pepper, tin foil, pots, pans, cups, all kinds of stuff. Okay, and then each one comes with a propane lantern and then a jug for water that you can fill up. There's like wells throughout the campsite, and then we're supposed to have a tent that they delivered and built for us, but it was not here. And so I sent Sam down with both the air mattress to get it blown up, because our air mattress needs an outlet, and to ask them where our tent is. Like it's on the receipt, and I'm gonna start unpacking. So the other cool thing that you can do is order food from them. So you can bring your own food. You're allowed to bring a 48 something cooler per site. I just brought this little guy with a couple of things. I didn't bring a ton of food because their food prices weren't bad. So we have our dinner for tonight and breakfast for tomorrow. So for tonight we have burgers and mac and cheese and s'mores and a can of carrots. And then for breakfast tomorrow we have pancakes, eggs, and bacon. So super fun. They had this delivered. And then I also ordered dinner and breakfast for like dinner on Sunday and breakfast on Monday, which I'm assuming they'll deliver at some point tomorrow. For now, I'm gonna try and start kind of unpacking. I don't know how big the tent is, and once our air mattress is inside, if there's gonna be room for our bags, but I'm gonna at least start kind of going through our stuff and trying to find a system to organize. I feel like the picnic table should be over there by the kitchen, and so the tent can go here, but I'm gonna wait till the guy comes up with the tent to make that call. Okay, I also want to comment that they did such a great job of like providing extras. Like there's ketchup and mustard in here, and butter and syrup for the pancakes. I think I saw somewhere. Yeah, there's syrup for the pancakes. Like I actually almost packed ketchup because I thought it wasn't going to come with ketchup for the burgers, and then it totally did. So everything really does happen for a reason. This air mattress ended up, it's way bigger than I remember it being. And so because we didn't have a tent, he gave us a bigger tent, like a 4 or 5 person size tent. He said normally it would have been just a 2-person tent that would have been pre-set up for us. But since they didn't have it set up and he saw how big our air mattress was, they gave us the bigger one. So it all worked out. It was actually a good thing in disguise that our tent was not set up before, but now we have a tent and an air mattress. I'm gonna put the sheets and the blankets on it so that it's all ready to go, and then maybe we will start making some dinner.
That is a Dorito being lit. And this is what we're putting into our bodies.
Oh, and you're using it to start a fire. That's a gross thought.
That is phenomenal.
Look what we made for dinner. Burgers and mac and cheese and carrots. Girl master over here. Good job. Good morning. It is Sunday morning and I am carefully heading down to the bathhouse with the bathrooms and the showers and stuff. The one complaint so far I have about this place is the walk from the campsites to where the bathrooms are. It's a little steep. It's a little bit steeper than I thought it was gonna be. But we're on a mountain, so what do you expect? I slept okay. Honestly, I definitely got cold. And I sort of was afraid that was gonna happen. Ooh. It's been a colder May. So I was kind of expecting that. In retrospect, would have maybe brought more blankets, or I don't know. I'm not really sure what the solution was. It also poured and it woke me up, or I woke up, or whatever. At some point I was awake while it was pouring and I was sort of just laying there super nervous about the rain and had a hard time falling back asleep. Everything was fine. Everything turned out to be totally fine. Nothing's wet. Literally, it was pouring, thunder, lightning pouring, and everything's fine. So that's good. That's good to know. That everything, between the tent that they gave us and the cover over the tent, that everything worked out and we didn't get wet. So now my bladder woke me up, so that's why I'm headed to the bathroom. I probably could have slept longer if it wasn't for my bladder. So I'm gonna head down, go to the bathroom, wash my face. I feel like I need a little bit of a refresher, and then head back up. It felt so good to wash my face and brush my teeth. But now I have to climb back up this hill. All right, they just dropped off our food for day 2. So for day 2, I got more s'mores. This is breakfast for tomorrow. So I got sandwich stuff instead of the pancakes. I got bacon, eggs, and then rolls. And then I got steaks for dinner for tonight. These look delicious. And then potatoes. I'm assuming that's what this is. And then some mushrooms. All right.
It's goat chocolate milk.
Okay.
Did you see all those walnut trees? They poison.
How is it?
Tastes like regular old
Really?
chocolate cow milk, yeah.
Okay, so we just went and got popsicles. There's this popsicle place in Beacon that is amazing. We
Zoradora.
went there. It's called Zoradora. We went there last time we came to Beacon. I need to dig up the picture because it was, we had been dating all of 3 months. And so we were on a mission today to find the popsicle place. We've just been kind of wandering around Beacon along Main Street, popping in and out of places. And now we are gonna go kayaking on the Hudson. That would gross me out to do in New York City because I feel like the Hudson's disgusting down there, but for some reason up here it looks beautiful. So I forgot to mention the types of popsicles we got, because the cool thing about this place is they're really unique flavors. What did you get?
Coconut turmeric latte sorbetto.
Ooh. And I got the one called Mount Beacon, which is what it's named after, the mountain here. You just got some on your face because you tried to eat it. This is mine. My dad taught me that if something is named after, like something on the menu is named after the restaurant or the town or like the chef, that you should always order it. And I'm glad I did. Mine's a dairy, excuse me, Mr. Motorcycle. Mine's a dairy popsicle with like a ton of stuff in it. It's got chocolate chunks and peanut butter and bananas and deliciousness. We're on a boat. Actually, we're on a
boat
kayak.
And we're on a river, and it's actually a kayak.
So they had even though we reserved a tandem, they had a lot of people. So they asked if we would take 2 singles, which I was not all that excited about.
Did you know that a kayak is
a lot of
a
work.
palindrome?
Okay, whoa, waves. I don't want to get the phone wet.
Did you know that a kayak is a palindrome?
Kayak is a palindrome. You're so smart. This is our view. We climbed one of those mountains yesterday. I'm not sure which one. It's so beautiful out here, though. I could just sit out here in the kayak and not actually paddle. It's so relaxing. I don't think Sam agrees, though.
It's alright.
Happy Tuesday. Looking a little bit tired today. I've been trying this new thing where if I don't have any meetings, I don't wear makeup to work because I don't feel like it's necessary. And I think that my skin is enjoying that, especially as we get into the warmer months. I do tend to have more oily skin, and I think it's just nicer to kind of let it breathe. But maybe I should at least put something under my eyes, because now that I look at myself in the camera, I'm like, oh, it's looking a little bit rough. But regardless, I didn't really talk to anybody today. I just sat at my desk, so it doesn't, well, I talked to people, but they were all on the phone, so it was fine. I did not jump on yesterday because we basically just continued our vacation. I thought that we were coming home, not early. We didn't get home super early. We got home probably like 1, because Sam had said that he wanted to work the rest of the day on Monday. And it was fine. I was like, that's fine. We can go home and do, like, I can do productive things. And I wasn't that mad. I mean, our alarm went off at 8. That was like the time that we had to wake up in order to pack up everything and be able to catch the shuttle to the train and blah, blah, blah. So I would have maybe liked to sleep in another, maybe an hour and gotten home at 2, but regardless, it was fine. But then we got home and the 2 appointments that he had rescheduled on him. So then he wasn't gonna work, and I had all these things I was planning to do, but then he was like, let's watch a movie, let's relax. And then of course I fell asleep and I took a nap. And then my book that I'd been reading over the weekend, I like really still wanted to finish it. And he wanted to catch up on his anime show that he watches. And so then I read my book, and I literally finished the book yesterday that I started on the train Saturday when we left. So, but it was awesome. It was a great book. And so between reading and napping and just kind of, again, more quality time, and then we watched a movie, we went and got some ice cream. Like, we just sort of extended our vacation, spending time together in through yesterday. So all the things I was going to do yesterday, I need to go home and do today. Editing the video for tomorrow, editing tomorrow's plan with me. The other things I was going to do yesterday was work on my power sheets for June, but I still have a couple of days to get to that, which is fine. So I'm headed home now. I also didn't unpack. That was the third thing I should have done yesterday. So all of our, and we unpack like the necessities, vitamins, toothbrushes, everything else is still in bags on our living room floor. So that is going to be, I think, what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to edit first, because this is not Nina strategy. I do like Nina strategy of where you do the least time sensitive thing first, because then it forces you to do the time sensitive thing. But the time sensitive thing then has to export and upload. So I think what I'm going to do is edit the plan with me before I tackle the apartment and unpacking, which actually is going to be hard because I really want to clean up the apartment because it's kind of a disaster. But if I edit the plan with me, then while I'm cleaning and unpacking, it can export, and I can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and then I can let it upload overnight. Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff from Erin Condren to show you. I actually got 2 orders this week. The funny part is that I placed one of them like weeks ago, literally weeks ago. I placed it during launch week, and one of them I placed last week. So one of them got here very fast and the other one didn't. And I'm pretty sure the one that didn't get here that fast, I really didn't customize at all. neither of them I customize, actually. Neither of these orders have anything custom in them, but whatever. So we'll start with the one that I placed last week because it's on top. This was the order that I placed during the Erin Condren teacher planner launch. So they launched the new teacher planner last week with the new dates and the new design and all the new stuff, and they launched a bunch of accessories. And I actually feel like I did a good job holding back and not ordering a bagazillion accessories, but there were two things I knew I wanted to pick up. One of them was the sticky notes. So the theme for the Erin Condren teacher planner was this like triangle pattern. It is a more muted version on the sticky notes. It's not quite as bright as it is when it's on like a cover, but they're still gorgeous and they're all very generic. Like last year, the sticky notes that launched with the teacher planner were very school specific, and these are very generic. And I can tell by looking at them that they're all going to like fit in the life planner just fine. The circle one will be a little bit big, but the other ones will be just fine. So I'm really excited about this set. I mean, I love the Erin Condren sticky notes. I always keep one at all times clipped into my planner. Okay, the other thing that I knew I wanted to pick up that was part of the teacher planner launch was this notebook. And it is this gorgeous, colorful hexagon. I love this pattern. It does have gold accents, but I love the quotes and I love the colorful hexagon. And then on the inside, they're calling it a habit tracker. It has so many different functionalities. Like I can see using this for so many different things. I'm really excited. So across the top, it's got 7 different columns. So if you wanted to make this a true habit tracker and do like Monday through Sunday across the top, you could totally do that. And then down the side, it's got space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So I think they were also thinking that teachers would use this and put like their students' names and then do something else across the top. There are so many ways to use this book, and I have a couple different thoughts of how I might use this. I haven't set this one up yet because I don't know which one I want to start with first. I don't know if I want to do things in separate books or if I just want to stick them all in this one. But it's the size of the petite planner, and I'm going to assume it's the same 40 pages that come in the petite planner, but this one doesn't have the pocket in the back and it doesn't come with the stickers. So this is really considered more of a notebook as opposed to a petite planner. Okay, and then I picked up these 4 petite planners. So these ones are like actual petite planners. They have a pocket in the back. They come with a sheet of stickers. They're $14 normally, but if you get 4 or more, they are $11 each. It's 4 for $44. So let me show you the ones that I picked up. This one is the undated monthly. So hold on, let me rewind for a second. So these 3 were originally launched as part of like a wedding planning option. So they launched as a set of 4, but I mean, you can get them individually, obviously. There's a 4th one that I didn't buy that's like an actual wedding planner that has a lot of similarities to the actual wedding planner. And then they released these 3 in conjunction with that, and they advertised as putting all 4 into a folio and having that being like your wedding planner as opposed to the coiled wedding planner. So I didn't look at these when they launched a couple of weeks ago because I was like, oh, they're all wedding related, like that doesn't apply to me. So then I was browsing because I was looking for this, and so I was just looking through the petite planners, and I realized that 3 of the 4 are actually not wedding specific. So I decided to grab them so I could try them, and then this one I got just so I could get the 4 for $44. So this one is an undated monthly. So there's a quote page to kick it off, and then each month there's a blank notes page, and then a quote, and then a monthly layout that doesn't have any dates or month. Like you can do whatever month and then fill in the dates, and then it repeats that for 12. So it's got 12 sets of month, like note page, quote, month, and then it's just a bunch of note pages in the back. There's not too many notes pages because I guess let me do the math. So each one of these comes with 40 pages, and so 24 of them are being used by the months. You've got this one that's 25, which means there's 15 notes pages in the back, front and back. So 30, I guess, total. And then it's got a set of stickers in the back. This all has gold accents, and it's all this sort of like pastel teal-ish color. I'm thinking I might use this as a content calendar. I'm not 100% sure yet though, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Okay, this one is advertised as a memory keeper, and all it does is it says love grows on the front. And someone on Instagram actually commented, do you think that this would work as a pregnancy memory keeper? And I thought, absolutely. Like it does say a lot about like love, but you could totally apply that too. So it says moments to remember. It's got a quote to kick it off. But again, it's not wedding specific. And then it's got a bunch of different layouts. So it's got this type of layout that's got boxes that I assume you put pictures in. Some of them are hearts, but again, not wedding specific. And then you've got lines underneath. Oh, I meant to comment on this one too. The accents on these planners are very interesting. It's a combination of the painted petals, but with this additional floral design. So it's really interesting because it's not like a normal Erin Condren pattern. It's like a combination of two of them. So you've got this type of like memory keeping layout, and you have two of those, and then you have a line page, and then you have a blank page, and then it repeats. So now this time you got three of those, and then a line page and the blank page. Let's see, 1, 2. So it looks like it alternates between 2 and 3 of them, and then a lined and a blank page. And that just repeats throughout the whole thing until you get to the end, and then you have another quote. And then this set of stickers is what the stickers are wedding themed. But again, you could use this as like by itself without the stickers is very generic. You could use this for anything related to love. I'm not going to tell you what I think I'm going to use this for because I don't want to spoil it. So I do have a plan for this, and I will share it with y'all once I finish it or start working on it. Okay, and then the last one that was part of the wedding launch is actually a daily layout, but it's completely blank and undated. So every single page looks like this. It is all this daily layout, and it is almost exactly the same as the Erin Condren Daily Petite Planner, except without the date, and it doesn't have the little calendar. That's what would go in this blank space here. And it doesn't change colors, like the daily ones change colors depending on the month. And there is no separation for like a weekend being broken up into 2 pages. Again, the whole thing is like this. I counted them, and there are 76 daily pages. So it would last you about 2.5 months if you wanted to use it every single day. And then in the back, we've got more rose gold accented stickers. I don't really know if I'm going to use these stickers, to be honest with you. They're not like my favorite. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna use those. But I'm really excited to have this planner for days that need a little bit more of a breakdown. So there are some days that I just want to break down my evening by the hour or break down my weekend. Honestly, for me, I could see using this like Saturday, Sunday, and then like, that's it. Because normally I only have the evenings after work. But then if I have a day off, it'll be nice to have like an extra page. Okay, and then like I said, I just picked this one up because I was trying to hit the 4 for 44, and I thought I had this. I mean, I did definitely had it at one point when I reviewed it back when it launched, but I don't know where it is. And I really just felt called to start doing a little bit more gratitude, and this has this gorgeous purple foil on it. So I flipped through this back when it launched as part of the Erin Condren Folio series, but if you didn't see those videos, it has a prompt for each day where you can fill in the date and you can write things in, and it's got enough for a whole month, and then you have a 30-day reflection, and then you start with the next month, and it's got enough for 3 months. So I am thinking that I'm gonna start filling it out. I'm gonna put it, what I'm planning to do is I take time at the end of each day to write down one good thing and one bad thing that happened, just as a easy form of journaling. It was something I started at the beginning of the year, and I do that at night before I go to bed, and I have like my notebook and my pen on my nightstand. So I'm just going to add this to my nightstand, and I'm going to do this as well. So it'll be one good thing, one bad thing, and then one of these gratitude journal entries, which is a little bit more prompty, but I'm excited. I also love the colors in this. It's so beautiful. And then here are the stickers in the back. Aww. Okay, and then here are the things I've ordered in my other order. So I got these clear dots. So it comes with 3 sheets. It comes with like a pink page, a teal page, and then this metallic just open circle page. And I'm planning to use this in my year at a glance page, which I think I'm going to use to track my Apple Watch stats, but I'm still trying to finalize that. I plan to do like a whole moving into my Erin Condren video, so that will be a part of that when I finalize it all. I also grabbed this dashboard. This is the wellness log, and the other wet erase marker color set, because the one that I have had some interesting colors, but I wanted the black. So I started playing around with this a little bit with how I think I might use this. So I was doing this in the meal planner, and it did work for me, like for the most part, but I think that this will work better. Partially because I can just stick this in my planner and take it with me, and I don't go back and look at it. Like I never go back and look at what I did prior week. So just like being able to erase it, I think will be better. So I tried out some of the pens. Honestly, the black looks kind of weird. Like it has almost a brown tint to it. So then I thought maybe I would color coordinate. So I am still doing Jenny Craig. I don't talk about it as much anymore, but I am still doing it. And you add these additional things into your meal plan. In addition to the Jenny meals, you also add in 2 servings of dairy, 3 servings of fruit, and 2 vegetables. And so, and this is like the time of day that I eat all of those things. And so what I think I would do is, okay, so say I prep the carrot noodles. That's what this is representing. And every time I make a box, it's 4 servings. I don't know why I've only put 3 things here. So I would write down like that I have 4 servings of carrots, and then I would fill in based on my Jenny Craig meal, like where those carrots would fall. So I eat the carrot noodles when I have a pasta dish. So like I would fill them in, and then I could see how long those carrots are going to last me and when I might need to start cooking more carrots. And it just, I think it'll help me stay on top of keeping the food prepped and not being in a place where I don't have any of my additional things prepped. So anyways, I'm really excited to try this out. I'm going to go look at the other colors that I have too and finalize which colors. This pink is really, really bright, and I don't like the black. I don't know. Maybe I'll still use it for the calories. Now I want to order the other one that has the gray in it. But like, do I really need that many wet erase markers? No. Okay. And then I got the date dots. These were just out of stock for like ever and a day, and I saw them and I was like, I kind of want these. I was thinking maybe I would use them in my monthly layouts. Sometimes the planner Kate stickers that I use to change my monthly layout from Sunday through Saturday to Monday through Sunday don't match the kit that I'm using as well. And so I was thinking I would maybe use these to change the dates and then just cover up the part where the day is, like the day of the week. So I decided to just grab these. We'll see if I actually like them. Okay, y'all. I also bought a binder. I don't know why. I don't know why I decided that I wanted to buy this. But the truth is, I really do love this colorful kaleidoscope pattern. And if and when Erin Condren, let me finish the plastic before I start talking. And if and when Erin Condren comes out with additional inserts for the binder, I wanted to have one in this pattern. Not that I think that they're going to necessarily like discontinue this binder pattern, but I don't know. I didn't want to take that risk. It feels so smooth, y'all. I see what people are saying about the corners. Like I don't know if this would be good for my everyday planner because I would have to carry it around. I do take my personal planner back and forth to work, even though I don't necessarily need to, but I like to. So let me take off all these extra things. So it looks like my rings are okay. This one looks like it's apart a little bit, but for the most part, it looks like they're okay. And then, so on the second hole, it says, oh, there we go. That works. And then they give you your inserts separately. So I did get the vertical neutral since that's the layout I want. And I just wanted to have an extra one to play around with. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start messing with the layout, the actual layout of this. I also thought if I am going to use the binder, this would be the inside that I want to use, but I don't know. I like the idea of the binder. If you watch my video where I uncoiled and recoiled, like that would be so much easier with the binder, but it also, I don't know. I blame Nina for having me buy this. She was like, do it, join the plan, join the binder world. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm really excited just to have the binder, which is ridiculous, but I had credits. So it's not like I spent like $60 just on the binder. But I'm going to play with the inside too. And it does come with 18 months, which is a lot. So let me know in the comments. Did you get the binder? How do you feel about it? Do you like it? Oh, this pattern is just so pretty, y'all. So that's it. Like, and there's a lot of things. Yeah, so those are all the things that I ordered from Erin Condren. The binder I ordered during launch week, and it took that long to get here, which seems a little bit crazy because, again, I didn't get anything customized. But then the other order that I placed last week got here this week. So that was a really quick turnaround. But all right, I'm running a little bit late to this birthday party. That started at 9, and if you watch my plan for me, I complained about the fact that it started at 9, and now I'm probably not going to get there until closer to 9:30. And Sam is meeting me there. If he had come home like he said he would have, I probably would have made sure I left on time. But I sort of ended up dilly-dallying, and then all of a sudden I realized that it was almost 9 and I hadn't left yet. So, oh well. Now I won't risk meeting him there because it is his friend. So I'm going, but it's his friend, so I definitely didn't want to beat him there. But I think I'm going to close off this week's weekly vlog before I get to the party. It's going to be at a bar. It's going to be a loud bar, and it's not, since she's not my friend, I how to say this without sounding like a terrible person, but since she's not my friend, I'm not as inclined or like I care as much to document it, if that makes sense. When I share things on the weekly vlog, it's either for one of two things. It's either I want it documented for memories, or I think that there's value for you. And there are some things about like life in New York that I think are valuable, especially after meeting somebody who came to a dance studio because I shared about it. Like, then I feel like sharing those aspects of my life in New York have a purpose. If it's a really cool bar, maybe I will share it with you as a New York recommendation. I've never been to this bar, but my gut tells me it's just another bar based on like when I Googled it to figure out where to go. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna capture any footage tonight. Plus, when it's not my friends, I feel a lot weirder pulling out the camera. I know it's just my phone for now, so it's probably not as obvious when I pull it out to film for a vlog. But again, when it's my friends, I'm like, yeah, this is for YouTube. We're filming this. But when it's Sam's friends, I'm a lot less inclined to be like, yeah, I'm vlogging this moment. Like, so anyways, we're gonna end the weekly vlog here as I am approaching the subway. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planting. My hat looks kind of funny.
Hello there. Yes.
Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff from Erin Condren. There's a crumb right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold on, I lost count. We've got more rose gold accented foils. Really? Rose gold accent foils.